Okay, before I get into the important stuff, I have a few things to announce. First, Smokey died. Don't worry, I never really named my lamp, I just called it Smokey because of how it died. And actually, it was quite a spectacular death. I was reading, so it kind of took me by surprise when I heard a loud pop and then some squealing like, a teapot does after the water's boiled. And then I heard electrical currents, and then smoke started coming out of the wire. Yeah. You will be missed. Now, I guess this means I can't do any videos after the sun goes down, but hey, I do most of mine during the day anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Secondly, YouTube hates me. I don't know why. Wednesday's video took me 6 hours to upload. Thursday and Friday weren't much better. I mean, they were better, but still an hour to upload a video is annoying. And yesterday's video took me like 3 tries to process, and yeah. Hopefully I'll get a bit of better luck for today's video. So. Third, well, as a whole, I like chewing gum better than bubblegum. Bubblegum is so much fun. Excuse me for talking with gum in my mouth today. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about important things, and not any important things in particular, just important things in general. As a whole, I'm against them. I think that's mostly because I tend to be uneducated when it comes to matters that people take seriously. I think I dislike them because how seriously people take them and how condescending people get when it comes to arguments about important things. Like, take abortion for example. I'm pro-choice mostly because I seriously doubt I'm ever going to be pregnant, and I don't think it's my place to be telling any woman what they can or cannot do with their pregnant bodies. And as a whole, I just believe that more choice is the better option as opposed to less choice, which is essentially what the pro-choice, pro-life debate comes down to. Okay, thinking about that, that wasn't the greatest argument because it's not really an educated debate. It's more of an opinion on morality and what you consider to be a life, which I also have my viewpoints, but I don't want to get into that. And I tend to have my opinions on important things like that. But I will admit that they are just opinions, and for the most part, they're based on my principles and experience. Like, I think the healthcare debate's probably a better example just because of how fact-oriented the debate is. Oh, and that's the other thing. I hate when people spout out facts that are not facts, and death panels. That's all I really have to say on that one. And I know I just said that I'm not the most educated person when it comes to these things, but hey, at least I don't go around telling people to believe what I believe. I at least try to develop my opinion if I plan on ever telling anyone what it is. So instead, I tend to focus my attention towards important things like Important Things by Dimitri Martin. Because to me, comedy is important. Comics are important. Childhood is important. And just being a good person. You don't have to. Yeah. And I know there's not just one way of being a good person, so I try not to pass judgment on people, but when people tell other people that they're not good people for having the same beliefs as them, I just can't stand for it, and it pisses me the fuck off. So yeah, that's why I tend to stay away from, and I'll put these in Velociraptor quotes, important things. Now, I don't mean to make it sound like I don't believe in anything important, because that's really not the case, and if I think of something worth discussing, then I'll discuss it here. But for now, I just didn't have much on my mind, so I felt like going on a rant. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm off to read some Calvin and Hobbes.